But online, and this is something we talked about offline a little bit. There's just like these like swarms of people that are like
not even necessarily people.
That's I don't want to sort of go too far in that territory, assuming that anybody who criticizes me is a bot.
No.
but there is
I'm not saying that, but there's an enormous element of that's real. Whether it's bots or whether it's hired people, paid propagandists, the conversation is not a pure conversation between people expressing their ideas. There's a lot of propaganda online, and it's very confusing to try to discern what the percentage is. You know, we've talked about this a bunch of times on the podcast, but there was a former FBI analyst who estimated that it's on Twitter alone. This is before the purchase. He believed it was around 80%. So 80% fake accounts, 80% not just propaganda, like government propaganda, but most certainly corporations are hiring people to do similar things. I'm sure there's companies that will do that for public figures, actors, you know, people that are involved in conflict. You know, this is part of the Blake Lively dispute, is that she's accusing that Justin Baldoni actor of an organized attack on her, which is probably what it feels like anyway when you're involved in something on social media, like, oh my God, this is organized, where they're attacking you. But it's a very confusing landscape. Ideally, what we would want with social media is different people, informed and uninformed, but at least expressing their ideas on things and exchanging information back and forth and talking. It's not the whole story, though. There's a lot of other players involved that are not real. There's AI for sure. There's definitely large language models that are involved in this back and forth with, you know, automation, and, you know, they look out for certain code words, and these accounts attack certain ideas. So it's hard to know like what the actual will of the people is.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely true. And I've seen a lot of evidence of this, that there's Ukrainian bot farms and Russian bot farms.
Have you spoke to Elon about this?